Hello and welcome back. We are playing Out of Order Day. We're going to continue working on getting this bench cut done. I want to try to dig through to the other wash plant over here, if possible, or maybe even come back from that side and work it this way. But the idea is to get this dug out between here and here. So I'm going to go jump in the loader real quick and start shoveling. I do want to thank all of you guys for the support on the channel recently. I've more than doubled subscribers. There's been a lot of likes, a couple comments. One of the comments I got recently was about the rust on the vehicle here, and as you can see, I did repaint it, and there's not as much rust. There's still a little bit, but it's a lot better than it was. And that was commented by Grumpy Old Smurf. So thank you about that. I appreciate it. Let's see what we can do here without making too much of a mess. I will be probably ending this series soon, and when I do, I'm going to be working on getting the new computer together, and so it might be a couple days before I start the new series. I'm trying to figure out what map, if anybody has any suggestions of which ones they want to use. I really don't want to do Quarry again, but it is going to be hardcore, and I'm probably going to limit my funds again. What I think I might do is start off with just the fast pickaxe and no money, and work from there and see what we can do. I still haven't decided yet if I want to start on a new character or keep the levels that I have on this one. That can also be discussed in the comments if anybody wants. Let's see, how for one more scoop. I have noticed that you guys also like to see the digging a whole lot more, so there will be that and the plant making in future. There's going to be a lot less like the cabin building and stuff like that, because that one didn't do very well. And I want to keep you guys happy, you know, keep you entertained if I can. I know I can't please everyone, but you know, try to please the masses the most. Alright, I think that is full. Let's jump out, and we're going to use the stairs here to show you. We did put them in. If you have stairs like this and you try sprinting down, you end up jumping off the edge too. I could have got a little bit more in there. That's alright. So I'm going to do a couple chuck lights like this, and then I might do a little bit of a jump cut, see what we can do. I don't want to spend 2 hours recording this, but it may take that long, we'll see. It's going to take a while to get through all that dirt to get to the other wash plant. And yeah, I know I could jump back and forth between the vehicles, but I'm trying to make it a little more realistic. Like, you know. If you guys have any ideas for the hardcore series, let me know. I'd be more than willing to try stuff. I do also want to do some tunneling, so that's the reason why I don't want to do this map, because I mean the tunneling here is just it's too much. I mean it's on the ground already. I mean the whole reason why to tunnel is to get to iron ore or the gravels, and we have gravels readily accessible, and from those gravels we're making all the iron ore we need to make steel, so I don't see a real point in doing that here. I'd like to get this series to, like, I don't know, maybe, we have $10 million in equipment. The dump truck down there's 4, this one here's 2. And then I have the paver, the roller, the other loader, another truck down there. So I mean, we have quite a bit of money in equipment. Let's see, where do I want to go? I want to go that way. Okay, I'm going to turn more left. I'm going to have to turn in, kind of coming straight to be able to get that corner that I want to get. I could like blast the top of the dirt off with some Dramite, but we're going to save that for a different series. I saw a guy do Dramite exploration. It was kind of funny to watch. He made a tunnel that was probably 500 meters long through the side of a hill looking for material. And I'm going to come back and get that stuff at the top above me too, so we get that gold out of there. What would be nice is if the mirrors worked, so you could actually, you know, do it in first person view, but unfortunately, this is all you'd see. And no mirrors to look backwards. Also, if you guys come across any games you might want to see that I'd be willing to try out, I mean, I don't mind buying new games and checking them out. I just got this one called Deconstruction Simulator, I think it was. You go through and tear up houses. It's kind of fun, a little repetitive and grindy, but I was thinking about putting a little series out on that. The worst part's getting past the tutorial. Then after that, it's pretty fun. They won't let you do anything but in order on the tutorial, so it's kind of slow, grindy. Let's see, how full is that? Yeah, we can get one more in there. Let's take a scoop up high and get some of that gold up there. Down a little bit, and there we go. Full scoop. As long as I don't keep dropping it all over the place. I also found out recently that you can use the tunneler to smooth your ground, so you don't have to worry about coming through with a roller or coming through with a shovel and patting it down. You can just bring a tunneler up there and it keep it at the same height, and it just smooths everything out. It's kind of nice. I saw that on Split in 2 Gaming. Alright, let me jump down here. We'll go dump this one, and like I said, I'll do a little jump cut and hopefully get through a bunch of this. That was weird. Yeah, not quite full, but close. Whoa, way too far. Right about there. Get this thing set back in place, and then we will catch you here in a few minutes. I'm going to get in the excavator, or the loader, I mean. Yeah, I think on the new series I might try a little bit more with the excavator too. I've been having issues trying to get it to work the way I want it to, and all of the lower level ones are kind of junk. They don't hold hardly anything. That's why I'm kind of not sure if I want to drop my levels down or not. So we'll see what I decide on that for the new series. Alright, I'll see you guys in a few. So we had a little mishap here in the middle. We had an oil filter go out, so I'm going to go get that exchange real quick and get back to digging. I'm actually working on, I think, dump truck load 11 right now. So we're going to run down here. We already have the parts made. I did make up some before. So we can just run down here to this hopper, or this storage unit we have, and pull it out. I did have an idea too, and I'm going to try it tonight, see if it works, but we'll be able to get away from the... I was told that if you stack these together too, that they will combine, and no, okay. So we're just going to sell this one. But if you had like more than one, and you combined it, it would go back to 100%. I'm not sure if that's actually true. I haven't had two of the same part go out yet. But hopefully if the idea works out, that we can get away from using the dump truck. Because, let's see, I want this one here. And that should fix it. There we go. Yeah, but if we can get away from the dump truck, it'll save us some time. Having to get out, switch vehicles all the time. I'm going to test it tonight and see if it works, and if it does, then I'll implement it on the next video. And yeah, I know I'm a little high, but I'm just doing the high cuts back here. As you can see, we've gotten quite a ways back in there already. I trimmed a little off the left here so that I don't have to make such sharp corners. And I'm just working on clearing this stuff back so we can actually finish going. There was a spot right in here somewhere that I found gold too. I'm trying to find it now, I don't see it. But the scoop came back like completely full gray, like it was all gold, which would have been nice to, you know, full scoop of gold vein, worth a lot of money. Oh, there it is right there. I can see the tip of it on that. You can see it right there. I got most of it already. So there's going to be some right there. And we are making a bunch of money off of selling the dirt that's the waste dirt, because we're up over 17 million already. And that's, like I said, that's just selling the dirt, so doing pretty good. Dump this one, and I'll see you in a few. So just to let you know how much money we're making off of just selling the dirt. This is truck 14. I'm about to finish it off, and when I popped in before, it said 17,054,000. We're at 17,181,000. So in 3 truckloads, we've made almost 130,000 just off selling trash dirt. We're going to finish this one off, and then we're going to dump it and check the production plant to see what we've accomplished and got today. So hopefully my little test tonight works, and we'll have a faster system than what we're doing back and forth with this front end loader. I don't know for sure it'll work, but I'm definitely going to try it. I'm going to do that off recording, and then if it works, I'll come back and put it on. I just won't save it and then redo it. Looks like maybe one more scoopful and we'll be full in there. I am going to work my way down, like straight in front of the loader right now too, because there's a big gold vein there, and there's also one like right in front of me on this right here. So we're going to dig that way also some. I have 1,200 more blocks being made right now, so we shouldn't run out of those anytime soon. And I have like, I don't know, 600 on me. And maybe we'll get one more dump truck. We'll do 15 trucks. I know, don't run under your bucket. I did anyway, though. It's definitely full. I might have went 2 scoops. I see I'm having this spillage problem on the side too, because it's like not hitting exactly right every scoop. So that's part of the reason why I want to try something different. So I don't have to have a mess to come clean up later on. I do like this big dump truck, but it's really hard. It'd be easier if you had like with multiplayer, and you had several people running, you know, one person running a loader, one person doing an excavator or something, and a couple people running dump trucks. But solo version, this is just it's a lot. But I've just about punched through on what I wanted here, because we're getting really close to breaking through to the other side. In fact, I just did. So it takes about, I don't know, 5 minutes a dump truck. You get 5 scoops, so that's about a minute per scoop to round trip here. And I just think it could be done way faster. And that's the reason why I'm thinking that we need to change something up, just to make it a little more user-friendly. Well, the issue now is I know there's gonna be a drop-off right there, because it's down deeper on the other side. So I gotta be careful not to get my loader stuck. So what, like 40 to $45,000 per truck in dirt sales. That's pretty good. I keep looking at it and seeing how much money we've made, and it's kind of blowing me away that it's that much just for dirt. Let's see if we can peek through here real quick and see how much of a drop off it really is. Oh yeah, that's quite far down. Yeah, we'll have to start angling down if we want to get into this section, or choose a different path. Like I said, we got this big section we want to dig out still. We got this big section we want to dig out still. And then when we get up here, you can see how far deep this one is. Almost slipped there. But then if you come all the way up here too, there's a big one right here. Well, not as big as the other ones, but then there's if we just keep coming this way, it just keeps going. This is all gold right in here too. So I might just work my way around the corner here and just keep coming this way too, as part of it. Maybe just work this entire bench right here, because I mean there's gold up here too, and I believe I saw some up here the other day when I was looking around. Somewhere right here. So like if we just, you know, kept working this bench over this direction, we could eventually get up here and get this too. Although I think we'd have to raise the bench up and make a ramp to go up for that part. who knows, maybe we'll find some iron over there and we can actually do like a tunneling process. And I wouldn't have to switch maps. Because that is something I really want to do, to just do some tunneling. It looks like fun from what I've seen on other people doing it. I've watched Kerbo and Quad Thumb and Split in Two's tutorial on it. That was pretty informative on how to make sure. Although it was a couple years ago, so they've changed the conveyors. I'm not sure if it'll work exactly how it was before. Something I'll have to look into. Because before it would just fall in the conveyors and work. I don't know if that'll still happen now. Or if you have to change it up and do something different. But yeah, definitely something I want to play around with a little bit. It's either going to be this load or the next one, and the truck will be full, and then we can be able to go check our factory and see how it's doing. I did get some more cement being made too, along with the concrete blocks. Probably not enough cement. I may have to do some gravel work off camera. We've done enough of that. I mean, you look over there and see how big the pit is. Yeah, I can get one more in there. It has to be close to the front is all. Definitely got a lot of pay dirt through here though. As you can see, there's gold right there on the side of that little outcropping too. Alright, let's run down and get this dumped so it'll finish processing for us. I don't want, see, I jumped over it. I don't want to check the storage until we have it all run through. But we can look at maybe building up another oil filter because we used the one today. That way we have a spare of everything on hand. But hopefully I'll be having this thing parked on the next episode. And if not, it'll be just a little bit of a grind. Because they're running back and forth, it's just, man. Speaking of running, let's run over here and see what we need to build the oil filter. I believe it's in here. And I should have all the parts available. I should just kick it in and be there. Let's see, come here. Yeah, I have everything. Get that started. This is where I dug a little dirt earlier. I was checking something. We'll just go ahead and sell the dirt, sell the old filter, and we'll just sell this dirt and paid aluminum too. It's not that much. And then this, another 4 seconds, it'll be done, and we can go put it in our box. Alright, got that done. I don't see the point in keeping these things here running right now, because I have, I have tons of beams, but I have no real use for this stuff here. And then same thing with this. I have quite a bit of nuts and bolts. There's some there too. And then some there. And then over, if we come into this one here, we have all of the, might have used them, yeah, another 900 there, 900 there. These are still running, processing. We still have tons of diamonds and rubies. But yeah, I want to kind of get away from using the whole jump to get over everything on the next series and put in some catwalks and stuff. Alright, that's back in there. We still got material running through. I'm not sure. This one here should be empty by now. Yeah. And that one's empty. And that one's, oh man, it's still got a bunch going through. Waiting for the other process to get done. So, it's going to take a minute. Because this one's got, plus all the dirt that's coming in from the other conveyor. But we're getting there. I could look and see if there's any gold. Yeah, I could just take the dirt out right now. That's going to be sold anyway. Speed it up a little bit. We don't have any gravel or anything like that being made, so that's not going to be any of use to us. This is the stuff that we have all stockpiled for now. Let's sell this dirt. How much is that? Yeah, 5,000. Not even worth. But if you look up at the corner there, we're up to 17,250,000. So on 4 truckloads, we did about $45,000 to $50,000 per truckload in dirt sales. Still going, still going. Yeah, we still got it coming in over here too, don't we? Yeah. There's a lot of it. No, no, we're past this part now. That's good. Which means that one's going through. Which means this is almost done here too. Yep. It'll be finishing off in here in a second. Pressing them shiny gold bars through there. Yeah, we're getting closer and closer. A little bit of dirt going out the back of that. And this thing is finished. So, we have a total of, holy crap, 23,500. We have 17,000 rubies, 9,000 diamonds, 110 silver, and we're going to keep the silicone and the aluminum because we're going to be using those. So I'm just going to leave those there for right now. Actually, I can just pick them up and put them down below. Click E. This might actually put us over my goal, which was 20 million for this series. We'll see though. I might do still one more anyway. Let's see. Let's do the silver. Not much. 13. The diamonds. 302,000 rubies. For the small stack, 291. Big stack, 335. Small stack of gold, 533. Yeah, it's gonna be close. Oh yeah, we're over right there. 1.49. 1.469. So today we've made. We were at 16. So let's just say we made $5 million today. And we've also gained a full level too. And that was off of 15 dump trucks, so you're looking at about 75 scoops with the 235, 2335. That's pretty good. And then, like I said, we can also go over here. We have rubies that we can sell that have been sitting here running. Same with the diamonds. We'll probably be like, I don't know. There's not that much here, so probably 22 million. And this money's not going to transfer over to the next series either. This is going to be put into the company funds for a later on series down the road. Probably won't use all of it on that series, you know, maybe 2 or 3 million or whatever. But I mean, if we look at the bank right now, currently we have 11 million in the company funds. All right, let's see what we have here. We're going to sell 1,579 diamonds for 292 and 3151 for 606. So now we're at 22.5 million total, with lots and lots of stuff. I mean, we have so much Paydirt up there, we could just keep going for weeks and weeks and weeks if we wanted to. But I think this one's going to be coming to an end soon. Like I said, I got I'm going to try something tonight, see if it works. If it does, we'll do a full episode with that, just to show, you know, possibilities of what you can do off of different things in the same sort of fashion, I guess. Hopefully it works. If not, we'll try digging towards this gold vein over here on the next episode, which is, I mean, it's pretty close. It's right here. And then right up here somewhere. Right here. See if we can get those in. But that's it for this one. Thank you for stopping by. Hope to see you guys again soon. If you have any questions or comments, you know, leave them down in the comment section. Hit that like button. It really helps out the channel. And if you have any ideas for the upcoming season or what map you might want to do, leave me a comment, and I will consider everything. That's it for this one, though. Thanks again. See you in the next one.